This video is sponsored by Nanlite. In this video, I'm going to be using the Nanlite FS 300 C and 500 C to inject some color into my portraits. Let's go ahead and cover todo el pedo. For this concept, I created a background using fabric, which you see back here, and I bought this from Hobby Lobby. I bought a couple of yards of it, and I hung it onto a background system. And the reason for that is that obviously I was going to try to bring in some color with the FS 300 C and 500 C. So I wanted some kind of texture, a little bit of movement with the background. Instead of it being just a plain background, a nice seamless background, I wanted to try something a little bit different. For my key light, I was using the Nanlite FC500 which is a bicolored light paired with the Nanlite projection attachment. Now what's cool about these projection attachments is that you can use gobos or you can use it as a spotlight to get some beautiful hard light. And that's what I did in this photo shoot. I started off with a nice circle, nice hard edges, and then I noticed that I've done that look before. I wanted to get something a little bit, different, so I defocused that circle. So we just had this beautiful spotlight. So you'll notice at the beginning, I did a nice hard circle and then I defocused it. And after getting some feedback from Zara and also my friend Angel and Roland, we all agreed that we liked the defocus look. And one thing I do want to mention is I did have the color temperature set on this light to 5600 Kelvin at power 55%. One important step in this process is making sure that my key light is a hard light source. Knowing that I'm using the projector attachment, I was going to create some beautiful hard light. Because I'm going to use color into the photograph, in order to see color, I need shadows. And if I used a soft modifier or soft light modifier on my key light, I'm going to get soft shadows and the color gels are not going to be as vibrant. So if you look in the background right now, you'll see that I have some nice crispy shadows so that when I turn on those other lights, the 300 C and 500 C, the color is going to be popping. With the key light in place, this is now where the magic happened. I added nice, beautiful color with the 300 C and 500 C pointed directly at the background with the included reflectors. Now, what makes these lights awesome is that they're full RGBW powered mono lights, which means you can get beautiful, vibrant colors for any creative looks that you have in mind. What also makes these great is Nanlite has a NanLink app for smartphones. So I'm going to show you a little snippet during the photo shoot where I'm demoing how to use the smartphone app. All right, guys, I'm going to show you the Nanlite app. What's cool about these lights, they just released a new app. And here you can wirelessly control all of them. So you don't have to be running to the lights, adjusting the colors. So here I have the app and you'll see that I have the 300B, which is my key light. And then I have the 500 C and the 300 C over here. So let's say that I did want to change the colors of the light to the left. Right now I have it at blue, but let's say I wanted it to go green. You can see that now in the background it's green, and I'll show the B-roll in a bit. This is what yellow looks like and red. Ooh wee, that looks pretty cool. What do you think of those colors, Zara?
I like it.
Or do you want to go, we got blue, and then we got the red. I'm like, huh. So yeah, so what's cool is that you can like mix and match all these cool combinations of colors. And of course, you can use the finger and you can really go any color you want, but they have some presets already here, so pretty cool. Now that I've broken down the light setup, I want to talk about the gear that I was using. I was using the Canon R5 with the 24-105 f4. Now this lens, this is my beauty here. This is the lens that I use on 90% of my work, and I can get everything with this, and I love it mainly because I can zoom in and zoom out and get multiple compositions. Now, as you guys are going to look at the photographs in a little bit, I know the question I might get is, Eli, how are you getting those stars on the dress and the disco ball? Is that Photoshop? Absolutely not. I was getting that straight out of camera using a star filter. Now, this is the Hoya one. Tiffin probably sells one. Prism Effects has one. All you got to look for is the star filter. Now, if you are going to use a star filter, you're going to need some hard light in order to see it. And also, that's one of the reasons why for the outfit, I had Zara wear a nice sparkly dress. So as that hard light, going back to the very beginning with the key light, with that Nanlite projection attachment. I knew when I put the star filter, I was going to get some beautiful stars on there, as well as the disco ball. So another question I might get is, Eli, well, where'd you get those disco balls, man? That's cool. I've always wanted to do that. You can get these on Amazon. Do a little search on their disco balls, and you'll be able to get these on Amazon. And with that, I'm going to leave you all off with some more behind the scenes and some final photographs from this photo shoot. 300 C. That was pretty good. I like that one. And if you're off light source, the colors about these is that Nanlite